What is going on, guys? Hope you guys are having a great day. Welcome back to my channel. It's been a long time, and today I will be doing the 2020 playoff predictions. And let's get this started. So, we got all the divisional players, the bye week divisional players right here. And we got the Baltimore Ravens that are 14-2. They're the first seed. We got the Kansas City Chiefs that are 12-4. And then we got the San Francisco 49ers on the NFC side, 13-3, the first seed. That's my team, Green Bay Packers. I'm really proud of them. Not with their offense, but I do believe that in the playoffs our offense is going to start being fire. And the Packers are 13-3. A lot of people are saying that Packers that are 13-3, they're the worst 13-3 playoff team that's ever been in football right now. I don't believe that because, for one thing, I believe in my team, and two, I think their offense will step up. So then you got the wild cards, Titans and Patriots. Titans are 9-7 with the 6th seed. Patriots are 12-4 with the 3rd seed. The Bills are the 5th seed. They're 10-6. Texans are 10-6. They're the 4th seed. You got the Seahawks and Eagles. 11-5 Seahawks. 9-7 Eagles. Seahawks are 5th seed. Eagles are 4th seed. Then you got the Vikings, 6th seed. Saints are 3rd. 13-3 for the Saints. And Vikings 10-6. So, let's first start with the first game. The Bills versus the Texans. Now, this could go either way for me. The Texans with J.J. Watson, I just believe that Bills, I don't like their offense right now. And Josh Allen that is overthrowing it too much. I'm sorry for the Bills. They did make it to the playoffs, but I'm going to give this to the Texans. 26-20. I give this to the Texans. Plus, the Texans are in home advantage field, and the Bills, offense I do not trust at all. Defense-wise, maybe, but offense not at all. So the Texans would be facing the Ravens. So then you're moving on to the Titans versus Patriots. This game, the Titans offense just beat the Texans 35-17. The Patriots just lost to the Dolphins 24-27. Sorry guys, I got an itch. I do not like the offense for Patriots this year at all. They lost to the Texans at home, and then they lost to the Dolphins at home. The Dolphins. And get this, guys. They've been in the playoffs for 10 straight years since 2009. And they've always been in divisional. This would be their first year being wild card since 2009. That is incredible. So I do have the Patriots winning this, though, because I don't really trust the Titans' defense. I do trust the Patriots' defense. But in this game, I think it goes down to the defense because they're both... you know what? No, sorry. What goes down in this game is the offense. Titans offense is pretty good. Patriots offense is not that good, but I think the defense will pull out for the Patriots. So I have the Patriots winning 23-26 going on to the divisional, facing the Kansas City Chiefs, just like the last year in the AFC Championship. Okay, moving on. Seahawks and Eagles. Now, Seahawks with Russell Wilson, I like their offense. The Eagles, I don't like defense or offense. Defense, I do like a little bit more. I don't like either way, though. Not to be particular. They got too many injuries on the floor. I know they're at home. They just got too many injuries on the floor. I have Seahawks winning this 30-23. Oops, sorry, guys. I'll give it 30-24. I do believe that Seahawks will pull this out for sure, and the Seahawks will be facing the 49ers. Sorry, Eagles. Then the Vikings versus the Saints. This game, I pretty much could go either way, but really, the Vikings' offensive line sucks. I mean, they're not They're not protecting Kirk Cousins for shit. And I've been saying this in a lot of to people. Um, the Packers were trailing 30-10 in the first half, coming with a win, blowing out the Vikings 23-10 because the offensive line for the Vikings could not protect Kirk Cousins for shit. And that's how I think the Saints are definitely going to win. 30-15. Saints are going to be almost a blowout for the Vikings because Saints and the Drew Brees. Saints, I think the number one offense in the NFL is the Saints. And now I did say the Baltimore Ravens are number one football team. That's because the Saints defense is not as good as the Baltimore Ravens, and the Baltimore Ravens offense and defense is excellent. So I do have the Saints winning to go to the Green Bay. So moving on up. I know I can't. I'm sorry. I'm just too busy to. I'm too busy to edit, guys. Just pretend this is Texans with that A. So then you got the Texans versus the Ravens. So I say Ravens win this easily. I'm sorry, J.J. Watson, but the Ravens and Lamar Jackson is so incredible with their offense. I love how Lamar Jackson runs. God, he's so good. And the Texans defense just not pulling out. Offense is pretty good. I will go with the Ravens winning 30-20. You know what? I got the Ravens winning 35-23. Then we're going on to the Chiefs versus the Patriots. Kansas City at home. Now, I'm definitely picking the Chiefs for this automatically. Here's why. Chiefs, I'm sorry, you've had a great run. I think it's time for Brady to retire because you saw how many picks he threw in the season. And Chiefs' offense is better than the Patriots, and the Chiefs' defense looks pretty good. So I think they will win this 30-24 Chiefs, and they will advance with the Ravens to the AFC Championship. Now, moving on to the Saints versus the Green Bay Packers. Now, this one's going to be a tough pick, man. I am telling you guys. This is the first time Drew Brees against Aaron Rodgers this year. So, this game could go either way. This is a great game. I do believe that offense will step up for the Packers, and they both got a great defense. They both got great offense. I could go either way. It depends how the weather is, almost. Because, listen, Drew Brees is not used to throwing, in the cold. He is in, at home in the Saints, they are in a dome. And Packers are not. So if it snows, and believe me, guys, I looked up the weather for this. So it said the high would be 28 in Green Bay. And the low would be 24. And, so that really depends. And if it snows, I have the Packers winning. Now, if the weather is perfect, like maybe 40, that's not that bad, 36, then I have the Saints winning. Just because I'm a Packers fan doesn't mean I'm just going to pick them. Sorry, that's my cat. Peaches! Sorry, guys. So I do have the Packers winning. This is going to be a very high-scoring game, in my opinion. The Packers and Saints. Since I looked up the weather for the prediction, I say Packers win this 35-38. Barely. The Packers win it against the Saints. And I'm sorry, Saints, you did have a great run. I know a lot of people like Saints are going to win the Super Bowl. I don't think so. I don't really know. I mean, I could be wrong, but I don't think so. Then I'd have the Packers moving on to the NFC Championship. Then the Seahawks versus the 49ers. 49ers at home, of course. Now, this game, it depends on... I don't really know. Marshawn Lynch needs to step up. I know he's getting old. But, I have the, hold on, guys. Okay, guys, I'm trying to get this ball away from Peaches. Anyways, guys. Sorry, guys, that's my mom. So, I have the, what was I? Oh, yeah, Seahawks and 49ers. So, I could go either way again. Great divisional. But I'm going to say the 49ers are going to win this. Just because the 49ers are going to have advantage, because it's home. And I do believe that the Seahawks will lose. And, so I'd predict, 30 to 20 49ers. And they pull out to go to the NFC Championship with the Green Bay Packers. Then okay, I don't need this anymore because they don't show after that. So then you got the oh, sorry. I'm sorry, guys. I hate this recording phone. Then you got the Baltimore. There's my kitty. Say hi, Peaches. Paige. She's a kitten. Love her butt. So I have this, so the, where was I? Oh, yeah. So the Baltimore Ravens and Kansas City Chiefs. And I do believe that the Baltimore Ravens are going to the Super Bowl because this is their time to shine. And I think Lamar Jackson is going to do that for them. The Chiefs are a great team, don't get me wrong. It's just the defense for the Ravens, Lamar Jackson, the offense. I have the Ravens winning 30. Why do I keep picking 30? Let's say I have the Ravens winning 25 to 15. I know a lot of these scores are not usual for football. I'm just guessing. I don't really care about the scores. I just care about the wins. So then you got the Baltimore Ravens moving on to the Super Bowl. Okay, and the 49ers versus the Green Bay Packers. Will Green Bay be at home? No, because I think I think the 49ers would be at home since they're the first seed. So, the Green Bay at San Francisco. Garoppolo's a great quarterback. I am scared of George Kittle. That guy's a beast. It depends how our offense does in the Saints game. I'll let you guys know after. I'll be live on Saints and Packers, but it depends on the offense, how good the offense was in the Saints game for the Packers, if they even make it. It depends on their offense. This one is going to be a tough one. I do want my team to go to the Super Bowl, but, I can't pick just because I love them. I do have the... I'm sorry, Green Bay. I love you forever. Sorry, guys. That was me. Excuse me. I'm so sad. The race, so I got the 49ers winning 30 to 24. Because the 49ers defense is a lot better than the Packers. And Darian Smith, 55 on Green Bay is pretty good, man. He got 3 sacks in the Vikings game. But I just believe the defense for the 49ers, if their players are there, they're going to be... I know, a couple of their players are going to be out for the season. So, I'll let you guys... After the Saints versus Packers game, I'll still be live and I'll talk about the 49ers versus Saints. If the 49ers versus Packers, if the Packers make it, I'll talk about it after the live reaction. I do have the 49ers winning 30 to 24. Sorry, Green Bay. But the Green Bay Packers do have a 60% chance of going to the Super Bowl. 49ers have 80. And I think I think the fucking Ravens, they're probably 95%. And the Saints are probably 90. I just have a feeling that the Saints are going to be upset. Now, I did think the 49ers were going to be upset by the Seahawks in the playoffs. But after I seen them playing, I mean, when I saw the first time the 49ers and Seahawks played, they beat them by 3 points. I thought, really, but then the second game, the last week of NFL for week 17, I'm like, this doesn't look good for the Seahawks. And they got like 3 players out, too many injuries. I don't see him making it either for the Packers. Now, Aaron Jones, a beast. Adams, pretty good. Aaron Rodgers, good. Aaron Rodgers has been overthrowing it a lot, and I hope he fixes that in the Saints game. Or if he doesn't, yes, we are going to be done. It's going to be a blowout. So the 49ers will advance to the Super Bowl with the Ravens, and the Packers will have next year. I do believe that the Packers will have a better offense next year. Their defense, I don't know how it's going to go next year. But I do believe that the Packers are going to have a better offense because they're trading a lot of players already, or thinking about trading a lot of players that I've seen that are really good. So our offense, I think, is going to be a lot better next year. Then you got the ball. So this is the Super Bowl. Comment down below, who do you think is going to the Super Bowl? The 49ers and Ravens. Now, either team, they don't have a 49ers is not home or Ravens are not home. It's Super Bowl, it's different. They'll choose for you. I forgot where the Super Bowl is going to be, forgive me. I do Ravens versus 49ers. Now, this is going to be a tough game to pick. The Ravens defense is really good. The 49ers defense, I think, is even a little bit better. And the Ravens offense with Lamar Jackson, I think, is better than the 49ers offense. They got George Kittle, but Lamar Jackson, I mean, you know, wow, this could go either way. Holy crap. I would want Baltimore Ravens to win, though, more than I don't care for the 49ers. But, guys, I said I don't care about the 49ers, really, and guess what? I picked them over my Packers, so I am a true sports fan. I wouldn't just pick my Packers and make it to the Super Bowl and win. That's not just how it goes. I say, oh, this is going to be so tough. I say that, I'm sorry, my mom is being a real pain in... Sorry, guys. I mean, I do love I know I need to respect my mom, but she's going through a lot of stuff, I understand, but... Toilet's so annoying. God, I don't know. Well, I got my decision. Sorry, 49ers. I have the Ravens 31 winning against the 49ers 31-27. And here's why. Because Lamar Jackson, that quarterback, is really good. And even if the quarterback gets hurt, Lamar Jackson, dude, their backup quarterback's even really good. So I just have the Ravens winning 31-27. I think the Ravens are the best football team this year overall. They're like 98 overall, I think. 49ers are like 95 or 6. So I do have the Ravens winning the Super Bowl. So, guys, your Ravens are your Super Bowl champions. Or, you know what? Sorry, not champions. The Ravens are your Super Bowl champs. Now, comment down below, who do you think is going to win the Super Bowl? And I know a lot of people for the Packers and Saints are picking Saints left to right. Everybody I've seen on YouTube, Saints. And I don't believe it. They think the Packers, a lot of people underestimate the Packers. I just think that the Packers offense is going to step up really good in the playoffs. And if it's gonna be cold, it's gonna be tough for Drew Brees. That's why I have the Packers winning by a teeny bit, by 3 points, because Drew Brees is not good at all in cold games at all. Shh, Peaches. Sorry, that's my cat. Yeah, guys, comment down below who do you think is going to the Super Bowl, or comment down below who do you got going. What's your predictions? Comment down below who do you think is going to the Super Bowl, and who do you think is going to be your Super Bowl champs. I think it's going to be the Ravens. So thank you guys for watching. Smash that like button, and please subscribe to me and share with your friends about this channel. I haven't been doing videos a lot, because I will explain. It's too late to explain that. I'll explain it to you guys later why I haven't been doing videos. Okay, see, I hope you guys have a great rest of your night. And I hope my Packers do go to the Super Bowl, but I don't think so. I don't think they're that good. I do have them going to the NFC and losing championship. So guys, make sure you smash that like button like I just said. Share, and thank you for watching. See you later, guys.